Feeling lost in the maze of CPS? Desperate to get your child back? You're not alone. Countless parents face the heart-wrenching reality of family separation. The legal system can be overwhelming, but there's hope.
Now, here's the key. Faith, that's how you win a 6-month hearing.
Thank you.
If you do all of those things, you're going to blow your social worker's mind, you're going to blow your attorney's mind, and you're going to blow away the judge.
With attorney Vincent W. Davis, a dedicated legal expert with 39 years of experience, committed to helping families like yours. Join his weekly live Q&A on Zoom, where you can ask your burning questions about CPS cases. Get the knowledge and strategies you need to fight for your child's return.
Alrighty, good evening everyone. This is a question and answer session.
Are you ready to take control of your family's future? Participate as a one-time guest. Don't let fear hold you back. Take the first step towards reuniting your family. Join us now.
Good morning and welcome. I'm glad you found me. This is a live podcast, and we're told to fight CPS with your host, Bob Pace, and hang on to your children. I want to give a warm welcome to all of you. I got confused this morning. There were several messages on the StreamYard application I use, and I went into the wrong room. And for the last 5 minutes, I was trying to get back to this room. But I think I found my way. You would think after doing this podcast for 15 months, I would uniformly do it the same. But sometimes I make mistakes. And so this morning I was in the wrong place, but I'm glad I'm here because this is the room I'm supposed to be in here. Now, we are missing our Facebook pages. There seems to be a problem with them. I know that you found me on Facebook fighting CPS, and by joining one of the rooms, you can also be in this room. This is a YouTube room, and I'm broadcasting on StreamYard, and we have problems with StreamYard this morning. So hopefully I have still no more than that. I hope people will find me because of the notifications. A lot of you have become my family. And you guys are all over the world, by the way. This podcast is open to anybody with a CPS problem. Long as it pertains to CPS, I will help you. I am not an attorney. I'm a loving father. I have 41 years of marriage and have helped raise 6 children. So I have a lot of experience, a lot of life skills. And I am here to help you and share you the tragedy that I experienced firsthand with CPS. Now, we keep mentioning CPS. I call it the Child Protection Systems. Every county in every state and every country will have a name for the CPS system, the Child Protection System. Like in California, in Orange County, it's called the Child Protection Services. Next door in LA County in California, it's called the Department of Children and Family Services. In Arizona, it's called the Department of Children's Services, DCS. In Kentucky, it's called the Cabinet. So to make it simple, I call anything that is a government entity that is a part of social services that is supposed to protect our children from neglect and abuse. Congress passed a law that the branch of social services will protect our children from neglect or abuse. So they've made the child protection system in every county. But what has happened is the people that come in my room, including myself, CPS isn't what it's supposed to be. It's become a money-hungry rogue entity. It thinks about nothing but making money. It's $1 trillion business. It's gotten out of hand. They get so much money. They get so much money in there. Now, we have nobody in the room, and I think that may be partly because people go to the Facebook to find the rooms. But we got somebody. Good. Someone just came in the room. So it looks like people will find me eventually when they get the notification. I'm here to help you. Help you. I mean, I've had several nights in a row now guests on my podcast, and that's great. I love to have guests or people call in. I have people that regularly visit this place. I have a lot of people from Canada and the United Kingdom and from South Africa. You see, I've reached out to Bangladesh, to India, 2 countries in the Middle East, 6 countries in Africa, 8 countries in Europe. Then across the pond, I've had 4 provinces in Canada. I've had all 50 states, including the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. And they're not state, but they did call in with a terrible case. I've had Mexico, and then down in South America, I've had Grenada. Then across the Pacific, I've had New Zealand and 2 states in Australia, the Gold Coast, and then the state of Victoria in the Melbourne area. So I welcome everybody. In fact, when you're going to text in a message to me, please use this format. Please use this format. When you type in a text message, it can be a comment or a question about CPS. Please show me your first name, your city or county where the case was, the state the case is in, and if you're from another country, the province or states and your country, as well as the other information. All of you, please be complete with your CPS case when you call in so I understand where you're coming from. So not only are you in this room to express emojis like thumbs up, smiley faces, those kinds of things, you can also send me stars and click the notification button if you want to be reminded when it's going to be on. Also the follow button, Another way is to be a guest on my podcast. Now, to be a guest on my podcast, is to go and write an email to my host. Her name is Grace, and she works hard behind the scenes, and I thank her very, very much. You just need to do is send her email. Now, I'm on 7 days a week, twice a day. I've been doing this for 5 years, for 15 months. And all you have to do is pick a Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday, and either a morning show or afternoon show. And so get that email to grace@vincentwdavis.com. Grace@vincentwdavis.com. That's where the email should be sent there. That's where it should be sent there. Now we have some people. We have Lucy, or no, Leica. Leica is not Lucy. That's Lucy from South Africa. Long time no see. Your friend Lucy was in here. Hi, Madrido Vega. I can see 2 live on this channel. Okay, good. No, you're not too late. You're not too late at all. You are ahead of me, and it's nighttime in your neck of the woods. The other one has no person. Okay, well, YouTube, I'm on YouTube, and that is the one transmitting. All the Facebook pages are somehow having trouble with StreamYard. We have a glitch with StreamYard. No, my shows, there may have been inadvertently a show started this morning in the wrong room, but that's not it. It started about 5 minutes after the hour or 6 minutes after the hour. Okay, fighting CPS Stop Taking Her Children was a mistake. I closed that room. Madrell Vega. You want to be in the room that says Fight CPS with Bob Pace. I have to refresh my screen a lot of times because I get myself in the wrong room. So, where are you from, Madre Vega? Where are you from? So, right now, this is the only show with me this morning. Fight CPS with Bob Pace. The Fight CPS to Stop Taking Her Children is an evening show. And I'm sorry for the confusion. Now, in this room, we have the YouTube room, and that's it. Now the other Facebook rooms. Yeah, I know. It looks like it's trouble, but that's okay. I have a show producer. Her name is Grace, and hopefully she'll go ahead and fix that up. Fix it up. In fact, I got a message from her. Okay, I wasn't trying to sign I was not trying to find simultaneously. I inadvertently jumped into that room by mistake and I ended that show. Could you please fix it up for me? Thank you. Thank you. I can't type because my computer has issues. So, anyway, Grace did see it. So, it's not trouble. It can be fixed. She's gone over there to fix it. So, she'll end it and reset it for tonight. I didn't do it purposely. You know, I'm a loving father. I'm not an attorney. I do this to help you guys. I've been doing this for 15 months. I'm not a perfect man, but I have a lot of help I can give you in CPS. So if I make a mistake, my apologies go out to you. I didn't mean to confuse you, Mary Vega. Also, could you tell me where you're from and a little about your case? I know what Leica's case is about. She's from South Africa, from the West Cape province. So, with that being said, the message that I saw this morning. Okay, I've notified my show producer, and hopefully she'll go in that room and take care of it. She's not here right here at the moment. Okay. Leica from South Africa says, last night I did something a mother should do. Oh, I want to hear about that, Leica. Can you share it with the room, please? Share that with the room. Okay. Okay. We're trying to fix that, so that should be help there. So, Leica says she did something a mother should do. 1.5 days, I didn't hear from my daughter. Last night, I talked to her, and she told me she had homework because she is in grade 1 since last week. Well, I'm so glad you're able to hear about your daughter. Then I said, go and get your homework, and I'll help you with it. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is a beautiful. I hope you do help her, Leica. And again, Madrell Vega, if you have a case, I'd like to help you too. All I need to know is where you're located. That would be great. That would be great. Now, if you want to be a guest on my show, you just write to producer, Grace at VincentWDavis.com. Now, I'm going to put my phone number up so you can call in. My phone number is 626-698-0990. That's a live phone number. It's my office phone number. I use the Vonage as the phone application on the internet. So it's an internet application. So that is my phone number. Go on, Leica. Tell me more about what you and your daughter did with your homework. So we were busy and we enjoyed it so much. The next moment, my brother's wife grabbed the phone and out of my girl's hand and dropped it. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I just don't understand people. They are so dramatic. There's so much drama. They jump to conclusions. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Like that's not right, because it took away a special bonding moment. So So, like I said, so I hired a bodyguard who's available 24/7, and me and him went to the police station, explained the situation to the police, and that we're going there. So me and this bodyguard went to the house. All right. I brought her a Christmas present and 2 big bags full of everything she would need, from medicine to toiletries to a new bike. That is so sweet, Leica. That's so sweet. I'm glad you did. That's so sweet. Again, my phone number is live. Now, there's another number on the screen, 888-888-6582. That's the law office of Vincent W. Davis. If you need to speak to him directly, you can call him. Make sure you tell the office that Bob Pace sent you. And when you do speak to Mr. Davis, make sure you tell him that Bob Pace sent you. But you can also get other things there at the office. You can get the grandparent guide, the step-to-step guide of how to get your grandkids, how to do a guardianship of your grandkids. It's earmarked for California, but it'll work anywhere. And the book is cheap. It's $9.99. And with my discount of PACE 50, that's all capital letters of PACE, P-A-C-E 50, you get 50% off. It's $4.99. That's a great handbook you should get. And it's available at that phone number, 888-888-6582. Also, if my rooms were working, it's available at a website, and the rooms would transmit the website. But anyway, that's an important document, and it will help you and so forth. Now, like it further said, and a new Bible. Oh, that's so good. Totally a new Bible. That's so good. And her motorbike is big, but right for her, and it's pink. Okay. Hi, Jesse Universe. Welcome. Hello. I have an active CPS case in Monterey County, California. I'm overnight. Either my daughter soon to reunify. Well, that's good news, Jesse, and a warm welcome from Monterey County, California. That's in Northern California. I'm so glad to have you here. Now, like it says, so the bodyguard phoned my brother's wife, explained to her that I'm worried and not hearing from my child, that they are visiting them for almost 2 days. All right. Okay. I'm glad that you're sharing that with us, Leica. Anyway, we have Jesse, who has talked about something called reunification. Okay. I want to hear more from Jesse. Like I said, so she ignored, I don't know who was it, the brother's wife. She ignored, so the bodyguard phoned my brother and explained my worries and concerns about my child, and my brother told the bodyguard that he's sending the police to lock me up. Now, why would the brother do that? Because he's talking to your daughter. My brother is a narcissist and like this to my sister and me since we were small. Today I heard she only got her 2 bags and not the motorbike. I'm broken. I am so sorry, Leica. Jesse says, I have a question about how to object a guardianship for a 1-year-old that was not part of the case because she went with the dad. Um, you know, you need to have an attorney, Jesse. I don't know if you have an attorney, but dealing with CPS is a bunch of legal matters, and you got to be careful there. You got to be careful, Jesse, because, I don't know how the guardianship was arranged, but I guess the father of the child gets to see Jesse, gets to see your daughter. I need to know more details. If you want to call, please call me at 626-698-0990. Now, by you guys calling, okay, the father, okay, Jesse, it's really important. How did you and the biological father, did you guys were married? Were you just girlfriend, boyfriend, or lovers, or a partnership? I don't understand what happened to you and your husband. You left out an important part of the puzzle here, because now you're saying that your biological father of the child is married, has a significant others, and she's serving with court papers for guardianship. Well, technically, she can't serve guardianship papers because she is part of the case. You have to have a neutral party serve the paperwork. You have to have a neutral party. You will call. Okay, good. You will call. Give me 7 minutes. Okay, we have a half an hour, so you got plenty of time, Leica. I love to hear more of your case. And Jesse, please tell me more in there. Anybody else coming in the room, please talk to me. I love to hear you. I love to hear you. It's not a CPS case. They serve me by family court. Well, okay, you're lovers with the biological father. Okay, that's fine. So when you guys separated and you went to family court, what were the arrangements about the child? Who was spending time with the child? Was it equal time with the mother and the father? Or is it only with the father? And that was a weird message. I got a message that wants me to boot me out of the room. Oh, my computer's really acting up bad. It's sending me false messages. Okay. So I need some more information, Jesse. I need more information. I'm here. I have not left. Okay, you have the correct number. It's country code 01, like a country code 01. Jessie says her sister served me after having a sibling visitation with the child. That is CPS. Well, I'm confused. How is CPS involved? The child protection system is an entity that helps out with children that are neglected or abused. If you have a relationship, whether you're married or lover or girlfriend or boyfriend or partnership, you can go to family court and make arrangements of the custody of the child. So I'm really confused, Jesse, what the custody arrangements of the child. You said it's in family court, not CPS. If it's in CPS, then something negligent has been done, or something that has been abused has been done. That's the only time you're in CPS's court, and it's called dependency court. You have family court and dependency court. Family court is usually for divorces. Now, in dependency court, you do use family law, and you use juvenile law, because they play in hand with dependency court law. So if that helps you a little bit, and you said her sister served me after having a sibling visitation with a child that is CPS. They're trying to set you up, Jesse. They're trying to set you up. And like, I'm still here waiting for your phone call. Okay, you're calling in a minute. I'll gotta make sure my phone is ready to take your call. My phone is ready to take your call, Leica. My phone is ready to take your call. The father's, okay, I'm going to say the biological father of the child, girlfriend or wife, other wants the safe person for my 1-year-old, so that department of CPS didn't open a case on the baby. Okay, well, they don't open a case unless you've done something wrong. If the father's done something wrong or the mother's done something wrong, they abuse the child or they neglect the child. That's the only time CPS gets involved. Okay, I didn't know you have more than one child. Is the biological father of the first child the biological father of the second child? So your 5-year-old CPS has a case. What are they accusing the father or the mother? Are you the mother of the 5-year-old? I can only take one call at a time, Jesse. I can only take one time at a call. Now, Leica was first asked to ask me to call. She's from country code 27, so she calls from South Africa. It's pretty expensive. So she won't be talking that long, but she wants the call there. Okay. I have a substance abuse history problems with I'm grateful to be recovering from this day. There's nothing wrong with a parent having issues. It's all part of life. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're getting a treatment, then you can be better with yourself. I know how hard it is to have an issue that you're trying to help with. And they should work with you on that. But usually a substance abuse problem takes about a year to go through programs. CPS will drag it out because they want to get money off your child. It's all about money. Jesse. I'm sorry you're experiencing that. Leica, are you still going to call me in? Because Jesse wants to call me in too. Jesse is from Monterey, California. Leica is from South Africa. And so if you want to call in Leica or Jesse or anybody else, my phone number is up there on the screen. I'd love to help you. Now, keep in mind, if you're on my show as a guest and talk, or you're on my show by calling in and talk, you're entitled to a free 15-minute consultation with Mr. Davis. It's a Zoom meeting, but he'll talk to you all for free for 15 minutes. Now, I have a ticket running on the bottom of the screen that says for $30, you can get a consultation for 30 minutes. 30 minutes for $60. That's a special rate. Just like the book, I got a special rate. So those are other ways you can interact with this podcast and get help from Vincent Davis. So Jessie has a very complicated problem. She has a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. The 5-year-old has a CPS case. I guess she was charged with neglect for having a drug abuse problem. And so she's going through a rehab program. She's from Monterey, California, and it looks like she loves her daughter very much. Leica has a daughter too that's in the care of her brothers. But her brother is a narcissist and is treating her daughter really bad. She tried to bring by Christmas gifts and a bike, and they did not deliver the bike. Okay, here we go. We got Leica. Hello, Leica from South Africa. How are you?
Hello, Uncle Bob. Okay, and you?
I'm doing okay. It's hard because Jessie has a bad problem too, and I'm trying to help her. For all you listeners out there, I have Leica on the phone from South Africa. She's a mother that she was trying to talk to her daughter doing homework, and she had some Christmas presents, and I guess the bike wasn't delivered. What happened to the bike?
Uncle Bob, she just give time first for the lady who you were speaking to now, and then you tell me when I must phone in, because I don't want to interrupt while she is speaking to you.
No, that's fine. Jessica can wait. You asked to call in, so I reserved my time for you. So go ahead. It's all yours.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Uncle Bob. At least I'm better than the other night, as I was crying like hell.
I know how hard it is. My daughter, I go to bed every night wondering how she's doing. My wife and our loss of our daughter since age 12 has been a traumatic experience. That's over 8 years ago. I mean, well, no, it's 10 years ago because she's 22 now. And all we hear is bits and pieces from our sons about how her daughter's doing. And that's wrong. A daughter needs her biological parents. And to sit there and tell me that people can be foster care be better than biological parents, that's wrong. The best parents are the biological parents.
To have you as a father, Uncle Bob, no child can have a better father for them as your father, as you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but I know you went through a lot, and the CPS were wrong again against you also.
That is true. That's true. That's true.
Now, what's happening here with me is like I'm getting attacked from all sides. I don't know if you believe in spiritual warfare.
Well, I don't know too much about spiritual warfare. I know about spiritual love with God, and try to be a good Christian, and take care of my family. But I don't know about spiritual warfare, except maybe the different people, like in the Middle East, you have the people that are not Jewish, they're anti-Jewish, and then you have the Jewish. Is that what you're talking about, spiritual warfare?
No, spiritual warfare is for everyone. It happens to everyone. It is when the devil attacks you in so many ways because he wants you out. He wants you done. He wants you finished. The reasons for that could be that your purpose in life is very high. It's something that you have to do for God that is extremely important. Or your child maybe has a very great purpose and he's trying to destroy you as a parent. And you have to go into spiritual warfare, because our fight is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers and the powers of the darkness. And that is so true. We cannot always fight against the people, because there is a devil, a demon, an evil entity inside a person attacking you for a specific reason. So I bought the book from Rebecca Brown. He came to set the captives free. I'm working through the book now, how exactly, and the Bible, how to handle spiritual warfare, because this is now gone too far. For the first time, remember, in the past 1.5 week, I heard the following. I heard my child went to school for a first day. I didn't know that. I wasn't informed. And that means I, as a mother, didn't make her first sandwiches for her first school day. Then I heard it's the first athletic day. I think it was now the day before yesterday. I was not informed. So I wasn't there when my child ran and get over the winning line, and the mother was not there to congratulate her. Then last night I heard it was parenting night at the school. Nobody informed me, and my brother's sister went as the parent. Can you imagine that?
why would your brother's sister go as the parent? Does she have guardianship of your 1-year-old daughter?
That is the question that you should ask. Okay, she was wrongfully taken from me because I was the one who went to 6 institutions to find help because of what this guy, this ex-boyfriend of mine, I am not here to hide anything. I will talk the truth. I had a boyfriend, and when we broke up, quite a long time, when she was sure he didn't come back, she told me things he did to her. I was in shock. I had to keep myself together, so the next day, as I said before, I went to the police station. I went to 6 institutions because I got no help and support. And the guy is walking free in the street, enjoying his life. So then, Uncle Bob, there was one thing I wanted to tell you a long time ago. I phoned the welfare and I asked them to please come and visit my house because I have a very vulnerable situation I need to discuss with them. And I feel I don't get help from the police nowhere. So the one lady came to my house that same afternoon. She was friendly, she was nice. My daughter even told her what he did to her. Today, that same lady of the welfare of the CPS is saying, until today, she says, my daughter has never said anything that any man did anything to her. Can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
Well, it's in the reports. And I have the recordings while she was sitting here. I record everything on my phone. So, the last, then a week and a half went by. I had no feedback of welfare. So I phoned them. I said, listen, it's a week and a half. I heard nothing from you. I said, no, we went to the police station and there is an investigation ongoing. So there's nothing we can do on this stage. The police are handling it. I said, but that's why I came to you, because the police is doing nothing. So I got furious. I got mad inside my heart, and I said something wrong to them. And this is actually what is going on here. My words were to the welfare was as following. I said to them, you are sitting on your fat asses, eating the money of the government, and not looking after the welfare of the people of this city. And I put down the phone. So you can think now that I dig my own hole.
No, you're telling how it is. I mean, you're telling it like it is.
And it is like that, but apparently you don't talk to the welfare like that, as they have too much power.
Well, you need to diffuse the power, and by, talking to them, you can be courteous, you can be nice, you can say you're wrong. But the biggest problem that people are having, they're not using an attorney to fight CPS.
Yes, I got an attorney immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a 0 on a contract. I showed him the path. So I went to an attorney that I heard was very good. And because you know what, Uncle Bob, I should have presented myself throughout this whole court case. I shouldn't have had an attorney. Not that I say that I know everything, I know more than an attorney, but he did absolutely not what I asked him. The times when the social worker comes and she gives a report to the judge, that the most shocking, terrifying accusations in that report is written there. And my lawyer sits there with a mouth full of teeth. Sorry, I'm Afrikaans, so...
No, it's fine. I'm understanding you perfectly, that's fine. By the way, Lucy has been on my show a couple days, and she said hello to you.
Hello, Lucy. Hello, Lucy.
Lucy's not on now,
Lucy,
but she's been on a couple times.
On now. She on now.
No,
Oh,
she's not on now. She's not on now.
She's my friend. She's not on now.
No, she was on the last couple days.
Oh, yes. Yes, Lucy is also in a very bad situation. When she was 12 years old, she was playing in a park. And the play thing of the park, which was very heavy, fell on her. She was paralyzed for 7 years as a child since she was 12.
Wow.
Yeah, and the family treated her like a piece of nothing.
That's
so
sad.
She went for 12 years through hell. Sometimes I forgot her out in a wheelchair at night, Uncle Bob.
Okay.
Eating her money. Yeah, okay. But the doctor said she will never walk or have a child. And today, she's walking and she has a child.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yes. And the government paid her what she deserved. But she has a few people that are handling all her stuff that is not doing the right thing. And that's why she also wants and needs your help. That is between the two of you. She will elaborate further.
Yes.
The judge told us, my attorney and me, that Christmas arrangements may be made for me and my child to see each other. She gives authority for that, no problem.
Okay.
It was like nobody did nothing. My brother's wife is not my sister-in-law. Sorry, she's nothing of me. She decided she's going to see my mother. While she knew that what the judge said. So until last night, I never got the chance to give my little girl a Christmas present. So the first night we were busy with the homework and we really, really enjoyed it. She took the phone out of my little one's hand and she put down the phone. The next day, 7 o'clock at night, I called again. Nobody answered. So I called a bodyguard and I went to the police station with a bodyguard. I said to them the situation and I went to the house. I only wanted to give her, I actually only want to see if she's okay. Because after that, for 1.5 days, I did, Uncle Bob, that's not right. If I
agree.
don't hear from my child one day,
I agree.
I'll go
Yes.
into a state. Because the ruling of the court was that I can phone her every night from Monday till Friday, and my brother and his wife said not on Saturdays and Sundays. The reason for that is, since my sister, my brother, and me, we don't get along from childhood because my mother never points out the wrong one when she was supposed to. She only killed fires between us when we were fighting.
Okay.
She never said, listen, you are no wrong. You starting this. You should now stop because you are causing the following. Stop it now. And you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I believe believe in justice and I believe in fairness. She never did that. She only killed fires between of us. So nobody was ever taught that, listen, you are now wrong. She just trying to save the peace. So she is the culprit that is the reason that our three kids doesn't get along. I'm the one who wants to get along. I love my sister with my whole heart. I love my brother with my whole heart. I'm the one who wants to make peace. I will do everything for them. But as time goes by, it was just not possible. Now I fought with my attorney last year to get my child out of an orphan house. Uncle Bob, it was in the winter. I'm not allowed to come near to that house. It's a house of protection of children.
Okay.
I put my pit bull in my vehicle and my little dog, and I went around the corner. And I slept into my vehicle, in the middle of the winter. It gets like -6 here. And I left the window open. Just if I can maybe hear when she cries.
Yes.
That I can just be there at the fence. Just to say, my love, Mama is here. Don't worry. Mama is here. Mama's not going away. Just sleep. You know?
Yes.
I was sitting in that cold vehicle night after night. Eventually, my lawyer and myself, we brought my child out of that. I call it the house of horrors.
Yes.
And I wanted them to go to my brother and his wife because it is better to be there than in that place. Because the lady that is working there even smacked and hit my girl. And on the other side, I know my brother has got his knife in for me forever. Not really kill me. He just has this grudge against me. Because he was a little white bread in the family. Sorry. I'm a person, I call a spite a spite.
That's fine, Leica.
How you find me is how I am.
Yeah, Leica, I hate to say this to you, but it's already after 11 o'clock my time. I'm only allowed 1 hour, and there's other shows that have to take place. But can you resume this call? We can leave off at this point and start again, because I'll be again on tonight and tomorrow morning, and I'm on, twice a day, 7 days a week. Also, I want to thank Jessie. She has found something called Seneca. It is a good thing because it gave me wisdom on how to navigate the case. Seneca was a Stoic philosopher. I don't know who Seneca is, but anyway, she says it helps her. And she says that she is a strong believer in God. Well, I'm glad you believe in God, Jesse. We all believe in God. It's very important because it's in God's hands how it's all meant to be. It's in God's...
This channel, God is present.
Yes, I agree. But I do want you to still try to use that attorney if you hired one, because that is the only way that it's going to help you.
I fired him.
Okay, well, understand. You need an attorney that will work for you. You don't need somebody free.
I got someone better. I got someone better than an attorney or an advocate now, Uncle Bob.
Well, I'm good. Just make sure you stay on his toes. You need to tell him that fighting CPS and fighting people is hard. It is hard work. And that, you want help, but you're not a very rich woman. And so you have to be easy. And so maybe he will see the good side of the case of fighting. Now, there was a gentleman named Vega on the show this morning. I don't know where you're at or what your case is about, but I want to thank you for coming to my show and your input. And I do want to thank Jessie, opened up her case in Monterey, California. And lastly, I want to thank Leica, who called in and shared her case about her daughter. her daughter. Jessie has two. She has a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. She has a CPS case with the 5-year-old, and she has a guardianship with the 1-year-old. So she has it tough because she isn't married to the father. They were just lovers, and I guess they had 2 children out of love. But anyway, I don't mean to cut it short like that. I'd love to talk to you for hours, but I do have to go because other people need to do podcasts. Okay? So for all you listeners there, there'll be a brief message from Vincent Davis. God bless you all. This is Bob Pace signing off.
Feeling lost in the maze of CPS? Desperate to get your child back? You're not alone. Countless parents face the heart-wrenching reality of family separation. The legal system can be overwhelming, but there's hope.
Now, here's the key. Okay, that's how you win a 6-month hearing.
Thank you.
If you do all of those things, you're going to blow your social worker's mind, you're going to blow your attorney's mind, and you're going to blow away the judge.
With attorney Vincent W. Davis, a dedicated legal expert with 39 years of experience, committed to helping families like yours. Join his weekly live Q&A on Zoom, where you can ask your burning questions about CPS cases. Get the knowledge and strategies you need to fight for your child's return.
Alrighty, good evening everyone. This is a question and answer session.
Are you ready to take control of your family's future? Participate as a one-time guest. Don't let fear hold you back. Take the first step towards reuniting your family. Join us now.